Hello and welcome to our course, which is named A Complete Course of Effective English for Children and Teens. And I would like to start with explaining the name of the course. First of all, why complete? By complete, I mean that we are not going to stop with this one course. We are going to give you 11 steps or 11 courses which will bring you students from beginners to probably B2 plus level, as it happened in our case. So, why effective? When we talk about effective, I mean that we use all tricks, we use all teaching tools, and we use different techniques that bring your kids to better learning of English and you as teachers to better teaching. They are cognitive tricks. They also are different techniques enhancing your teaching. And why I call it effective and not, for example, cognitive communicative? The answer is just to avoid misunderstanding and further debates on the terms. And finally, for children and teens, we will start with the level 1. And this level is aimed at kids who are 6 years old, probably 7, but better 6. This is the time when we start education when we start general education in Ukraine, and that is when we start teaching our kids. So we start with 6-year-olds. And we plan to complete the course with the 17-year-old teens. All course is divided into the sections which I'm going to introduce right now. So you're watching the introduction, and in section 1 we're going to talk about problems of teaching English as a foreign language, not as a second language. Then I'm going to describe how a human brain works and how this knowledge of a human brain can be used in teaching. Also, we will look at the 3 main principles of building our curriculum. It is called the 3 C's principle, and also finally we are going to compare communicative method and the interclass way of teaching. Section 2 In section 2 we're going to overview our students. You will learn the characteristics about 6-year-olds. So then we'll describe the principles of course building. We will give you some teaching tools and teaching techniques that we use in interclass, and we'll explain why they work. And finally, you will see the demos of the classroom. In section 3, we are going more practical. This is the section that introduces the whole course through such steps. First of all, they will be given a course overview. We'll overview the topics and the resources. Then we will discuss class routines, how to open your class, how to close it, what classroom English to use. Then we'll go and discuss such important topics as teaching alphabet, using worksheets, spelling words, and teaching reading. And all this will be in the course. It will be presented as Unit 1. Section 4 gives the whole idea of our teaching, plus all the resources will be based in Section 4. In this section, you will see how Unit 2 may be used as an example of using course materials, and you will learn how to use course materials. Also, they will be given a detailed description of Unit 3, plus it will be illustrated with the demos of the students, and then we will discuss Units 4 and 5, where we talk about animals. In Units 6 and 7, we'll talk about body, movements, seasons, and weather. And finally, in Units 8 and 9, we'll discuss school things, toys, house, and playground. Now it's the introduction, and we'll finalize everything about the course in the wrapping up section. So in this section, there will be presented a couple of games and activities that may be used throughout all course, and the final thoughts on how to teach will be given.